Brian Morsiewicz, and have you ever been doubted of your abilities, whether that's physically or mentally? Well, every day, people with intellectual disabilities face these issues. According to the U.S. Census Bureau, nearly 1 in 5 people have a disability in the U.S. That's nearly 19% of the U.S. population. The Gale Encyclopedia of Mental Health defines intellectual disabilities as, quote, a level of intellectual functioning that is well below average and results in significant limitations in daily living skills. People with intellectual disabilities aren't given the same opportunities as people without them. Thanks to the Special Olympics, people with disabilities are able to show their skill sets and the capabilities they have. I first became intrigued with the Special Olympics during a recent involvement that we volunteered at. I would like to discuss the issues that people with intellectual disabilities face, especially in the aspects of society, and present you all with a way to support those in need. Many people with intellectual disabilities have a more difficult time with certain things in their lives. Things such as social problems, health and health risk behaviors, and assessing and accessing certain things. These are factors that create a barrier for them that will prevent them from achieving higher goals in their lives. If the degree of a disability is more substantial, then that individual will face extreme motor skills, problems with extreme motor skills, communication, and more. According to the CDC, 27% of the disabled will not receive the necessary medical care that they need due to high costs. Furthermore, according to the CDC, disabled people are 2 times more likely to live in poverty than anyone else. People with disabilities face a major barrier, which is society and the stereotypes that they present. These stereotypes can cause people to look at people with intellectual disabilities in a different way. A stereotype such as people with intellectual disabilities live a quality of life that is poor or unhealthy. This can be seen for an employer as a non-benefit and deny them of a job. According to the CDC, in 2012, the unemployment rate of disabled people was 14% compared to those without a disability, which was only 6%. These stereotypes not only cause problems with getting a job, but it can also make these people an easy target. According to an article on Pacer's National Bullying Prevention Center website, 60% of students with a disability were bullied compared to 25% of all students. Also, according to the CDC, children with a disability are 4 times more likely to be a victim in a violent encounter compared to those without. Now that we have an idea of the problems that people with intellectual disabilities face, allow me to present to you a solution that can help support these people in need. Special Olympics is an organization that has been around since 1968 and has grown globally to help people with intellectual disabilities compete and interact with others in sports. The Special Olympics website clearly states its goal as, quote, to help persons with intellectual disabilities participate in productive and respected members of society at large by offering them a fair opportunity to develop and demonstrate their skills and talents through sports training and competition, and by increasing the public's awareness of their capabilities and needs, end quote. Donating money and volunteering your time can be huge support for these people, and it can create a safe haven for them to get away from all the judgment that they face every day. To achieve their goal, the Special Olympics needs donations of all kinds and volunteering from anyone that is available. According to the article, Uniting People Through Unified Sports Programs, you can volunteer to play alongside people with intellectual disabilities and help them communicate with you as well as you communicate with them and work together as a team. Other ways to volunteer are coaching and training. Coaching and training is a great way to use your skill sets in the sport you love and help teach others and enhance their skills. Doing this, you can create a relationship with that person and help them and yourself have a positive and fun experience. If you don't have time to coach or train, you can always volunteer for events such as the Polar Bear Plunge, where you can help set up or help run the food and beverage stands. Whatever ways you can help is a great benefit for the Special Olympics. According to the Special Olympics website, the donations that come in are what provide the funding that they provide their athletes. Things such as event venues, health trainers, nutritionists, and the donations also help fund the research that Special Olympics does for intellectual disabilities. In closing, many people suffer from intellectual disabilities and the struggle that come from it. The support these people need will come from the people that want to see them happy and succeed in their lives. I personally see this program as a way to provide the light in your life and pass it on to others. We have the ability to make people happy through sports and friendship, and what more can you ask from that? Volunteering and gaining a relationship with one person can create an impact that is greater than words. We all have the ability to spark change, but the real question here is, who's going to utilize their ability to provide that change? Thank you for listening to my speech.
7:32. That was very good, actually.
That was awesome.
That was a good lesson.